works like I described. You can grab, notice that it becomes yellow when I grab the red. Notice it becomes yellow when I grab the blue. It becomes yellow when I grab the green. I can also do this numerically if I want to. I moved it 10 along the x-axis. I moved it 100 along the x-axis. I moved it 1,000 along the x-axis. Right? Or I can do various things. Now I can also scale it. I can scale by clicking anywhere in the world, click and drag. Sorry, let's see, what did I do wrong? Just click and drag. I can click and move it along the red axis. I can also move it along the blue axis or the green axis. Or once I've done that, even scale further like so. Okay? Whenever you activate something like that, you're always clicking and holding and then dragging back and forth. Now remember, I told you about this. I can click and hold this and work it from here. I can click it and then, but it doesn't, I clicked it, I chose it, why isn't it working? Actually, I use keys for this. I hit the 1 key to allow myself click and drag. I'm click, holding, and dragging. The 2 key to zoom in and out, click, hold, and drag. Or the 3 key to click, hold, and drag and orbit around. This is something you want to practice. You can use this all the time. And it's pretty freaking cool to be, when you do this a couple of times and people are watching you, they're like, yo, those people know their thing. They're making it happen, right? Okay, now, another handy thing, H key frames everything in the world so you can see it. So you can get way the hell out of here. Oh, I don't know where I am. Hit the H key. H for home. Makes sense. It takes all the objects in the world and makes them so they're in home. Okay? All right, very nice. So, we can do this over and over again. Very nice. Get used to this. Do it a lot. Practice it at home in the next week. Right? Now, we can also, I did scale, but I didn't do rotate. And rotate works a little bit differently than scale and move, because now rotate is a different dimension. See how it's circular and all this stuff. I can, and it has some special characteristics. If I hit blue, click and rotate. Blue, click and rotate, it rotates it around that axis. If I hit the red, click and rotate around that axis. If I hit the green, click and rotate around that axis. And you see, it also returns to you how far it's moved and what it's done, right? Now, I also can click in the middle and turn it in. See how there's a yellow circle? I can click inside that yellow circle and rotate it anywhere. But I also want you to notice that if I click outside, it's rotating it according to the plane of the view, right? The plane of the view. It's a little bit abstract. I don't expect you to get it right off the bat. But it's perpendicular to the camera plane. Like, if we open up this window and we make the display Gurad shading here and Gurad shading here and Gurad shading here, then we're back. Everything is square in all my different points of view. This is top view, front view, right view. If I do this, notice that it looks like it's tumbling over itself there. It's not perpendicular to any of these points of view. Now, you'll get used to it. It won't make sense for a while, but you'll get used to it. All right, good. Now, let's go back and do what we did. Notice that I clicked on this button right here to make them a 4th view. If I wanted to just see the top, then I'd click here, and it would become the top view, and it says so right there. Or if I wanted to go back to the perspective view, I'd click here and go to perspective. Right, so this button can do different things under different circumstances, right? But essentially it does the same thing for different ones. All right, finally let's do this and then we'll take a break.